Well, guys, we actually followed that protest from where it originated in downtown Tampa, and this is where we ended up, right in front of the forum. I want to give you a look here. We have some mounted patrol who are cooling off, as are we, after marching about 2 miles. That protest popped up at downtown Tampa, sort of near our news van, so we jumped right in, and I want to show you some video. Take a look. This is how we came down the street. Basically, we marched about 2 miles down the parade route, and we were eventually met by Westboro Baptist protesters. The group that we marched along with were counter-protesters, and basically when we got down here to the protest zone, they pinned them in to the very end here, and police moved in. They did have on their turtle gear, they did have on their riot gear, but they just stood by to make sure there wasn't a conflict, and there was no conflict. I want to emphasize that. It was peaceful. Although the Westboro Baptist Church protesters were far outnumbered and they were surrounded by the protesters that we marched down with. Now, at that point, a couple of the guys got up on one of the concrete barricades up here. They had a same-sex kiss-in. They did some singing, and then they basically everything quieted down. Riot police did escort the Westboro Baptist Church protesters out, and sort of they formed a pod around them and took them out. There were only about 5 of those people holding signs, and at that point, everyone else just sort of filed away. It was a peaceful protest. It was very animated. It was loud. It was boisterous, but in the end, a peaceful resolution. And that's sort of how we ended up here, right in the forum. Again, I'll give you a look at the protest zone. There are no people out here today. In fact, you heard Jameson say this was such a quiet afternoon. We thought, where is everybody? We kept looking. This was basically the only action we saw today. There were some Ron Paul protesters out there, but for the most part, pretty quiet day.